Okay, gotta do some service on this 2007 BMW E90 335. I thought I'd make a quick do-it-yourself video. There's a few common things that, they're just service things that go wrong with these cars. The turbos are kind of hard on the plugs, so you're gonna need to do the plugs. This car has 120 some odd thousand miles on it, so it's definitely ready for some plugs. So there's three things that I'm gonna do today. I've got a filler neck for the windshield wiper fluid. They just go out. It's, you know, this car is, what, 9 years old now? It needs a few wear items are just gonna go out. And then it needs 6 plugs. You need a specialty tool for that, right here. So you will need like the BMW plug tool. I'll put links to everything, but it's really not too bad. There's a ton of plastic covers and stuff that you've got to pull off, but it's really not, with the right set of tools, it's really not too bad. So yeah, we're gonna do filler neck, the plugs, and then the gaskets on the oil filter housing today, and I'll separate them up. But anyways, here we go. So first thing, just removing all the stuff to get to the plugs, which is kind of a lot. I'm removing a few extra things because I'm going to do some other stuff, but here you just got a couple of plastic pull stuff there. These Milwaukee ratchets are the bomb. You can find them on sale for usually about $100 a piece, and I love them. They're good tools. So this is just the intake feed. Get your cold air to your stock air box. We got to get it off here. It's not too hard to come off. We got a little vacuum line deal here. You just squeeze on the sides here. Usually. There we go. Pull that off. All right, now I'm going to go to your cabin air filter, which if you need to do that too, it's just right here. It's pretty simple service. But we got to pull all this stuff off and then pull off the cover to get to the plugs. Got these little, I think these are air density sensors. Just kind of pull them off and wrap them kind of back around the hood strut. And then there's just a few clips and these pop off. There's a little push pin, and then you can rotate it and pop off this other sensor here. Okay. I believe these are 8mm. And there's there's 8 of them. 6 of them. Try to hold on to them because you don't want to lose the bolts. These always break, the little tabs. Not really too big of a deal. There's your cabin air filter. Super easy to change that too. So just your 6 bolts, you can get that on Amazon. I can put a link in the description. But yeah, another good thing to change while you're in there. I think this one I've already done for my customer. So. Okay. And we've got 8 mils. I think these now get those. These just kind of pop out. You want to be careful. They get brittle from all the heat from this motor. And then you've got another one under here. It's 3 clips. Just a good flathead screwdriver. And just pop that down. Pull that out. And then this should pull right out. All right. Okay, now we have access to the spark plug cover here, so let's get that off. Let's see, these are a V5 Allen. Oh, one more. One more. Okay, so four Allens. This should pop up. Should be able to slide it off. Nice and easy. And there are your plugs and injectors. So basically, that's what you got to do just to get to your plugs. Now it's pretty straightforward. Got our 6 plugs. They're not too hard to get to. And we'll go ahead and work on these. Okay. So we're to the spark plugs. Need to pop off the plug that's holding the coil. Pull the coil back, and then with something you can go through the hole on the top of the coil and just kind of pop it up, and that gives you access to the plug. So I'm just going to do these one at a time. be careful putting them in and out. You don't want to strip threads. Just take your time. Once it's loose, I'll use the power on the ratchet. There you go. And those are done for sure. So I just went with the OE Bosch plug. I'll put a part number in the video. Just stick with OE. It's gonna run a lot better just sticking with the stock OE parts. Every time I've changed to some special plug or something, they always run worse. Just stick with whatever it came with from the factory, and you'll be better off. So yeah, just rinse and repeat. Don't over tighten them. The last thing you want to do is strip out a head from a spark plug being over tightened. So just be careful, get it in there. It's got a compression ring, get it tight, but don't go crazy. You'll kind of notice that when you push back in the plug, it kind of goes into like a little bit of a track on the cap, and then it will snug down in and clamp the plug in. It's good design. Boom. Spark plug's done. So it's not that hard. I'll reassemble this kind of when I'm done with all the jobs, but for now, there's spark plugs. It's not too bad. Just having the right tools is really that's really the most important thing. You do have to have that specialty socket for those Bosch plugs. Stick with Bosch OEM plugs for sure. They're the best. It's what BMW put in the car. It's what you need to stay with. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Having a good workspace also helps. Yeah, there you go.